Late! Late! I'm literally sat right here! I'm literally in front of you! What are you talking about, late? Late, Storm? I'm right here, bro! Open your eyes! Open your ears! Hello! The frosted glass subskirt. It's like I'm in the shower. It's like I'm in the Titanic scene. Yo! Welcome! How are you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. My name's Mikey and welcome to this live stream. It's the Wednesday morning show, which means it's time for the morning news. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hello. How are we today? I'm feeling the grime. I'm feeling the grime today. That's what I'm feeling. Popcorn! Thank you for the 40 months, dude! Fuck me. Thank you so much for the 4 years.
Scorpion celebrates
4 years, bro. That's so long.
Like chaos, nerd face emoji.
Thank you so much. Let me just write your name down on our list this month, which is called February Red Corsair Box Giveaway. Popcorn Scorpion, let me add your name here, dude. Popcorn. I thought it said Pop Scorn. Scorpion for some reason. Got really confused. Congrats, Popcorn. If you don't know, thank you for the support. If you want to support the channel, nice and early, just because I've arrived. Really appreciate it. You are being added to a list to win a Red Corsair box set, which will be given away at the end of February. I hope so. Anyway, or at least I'll provide you an IOU. That's for sure. Bet you Papaya doesn't win the box he most wants. That's true. That's very true. Also, speaking of Papaya, he actually won the Nightbringer and Titus giveaway. He won both, actually, which is obviously quite funny. He's giving them away to a Parasocial member as of Monday. So if you don't know what Parasocial is, it's a higher tier of Hellstorm membership on YouTube. Gets you an exclusive WhatsApp group. So if you want to support the channel even further, you can support the channel, become Parasocial, and have another chance to win the Nightbringer and or Titus, and potentially win a Red Corsairs box by doing it. Also, Dealwag! Dude, we need to talk. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate you. I need to sort you out for the last one. So sort me the new one out and I'll leave you for both. How's that sound? Dealio. Thank you, Dealwag. Appreciate it. He's talking about the Gundam pin badge. The Gundam pin badge, chat. There's only 2 left to collect. There's this month, and then I've got to go to London again. I've got to go to London in March. Can you believe? Disgusting behavior. If you don't know, the Gundam base, which is a pop-up Gundam shop in London, is ending as of March. And if you attend every single month, you get a pin badge. And if you collect all 7 pin badges, all 7 exclusive ones from each month, you get a prize. Chat, wait, where's it gone? Chat, I have 2 left to get. That's all. We've got February and we've got March. And March is when you go trade them all in. And if you look, this is how close we are. Look, we've only got 2 remaining. That's it. We've got them all. The latest one is definitely the best one. I would say that for sure. The latest one is definitely the best one. The other ones are fine. This one's probably the weakest one, I would say. This one was kind of fun. It was around the time that people were painting roundabouts, though, so it looks a bit dodge. But these ones are really cool. This one's also kind of lazy. It's just a pop-up logo, but that's fine. But this one's really sick. I love this one. But yeah, only 2 left to get. So we've got February and March. That's it. So shout out to Dealwag for getting me the last one and potentially this one, and then I'm gonna go to London and go cash in and find out what I get. Find out what prize I get, chat. It's definitely an 8th badge. There's still time for it to be a pin badge case. Let's be honest. There's still time for it to be a pin badge case. Let's be real. So let me just tell my Discord that I've gone live. Year of Chaos. I can't spell. More like year of not buying chaos. There you go. That's a fun title. That's what I'd title the article if I was writing an article today. I can't spell, so 7 triggers me so much. Why? 7 days of the week, 7 months of a pop-up. It's the same. It's the same. Let me quickly just check Discord. I don't think I didn't get a reply, annoyingly. Chat, I ran an event last night. Can you believe? I ran my very first Gundam event at Outpost. Shout out to the Outpost. Love them to bits. I ran my very first Gundam TCG event. I ran my first TCG event. Can you believe? 6-7. Yeah, literally. So last night, I ran my first TCG event. How sick's that? I was so chuffed. Oh, hey! Thank you for the 46 months at Parasocial tier.
Heiner celebrates 46 months of membership. I bought all my EC last year, so why any in 2026?
Very true. Thank you for the 46 months. I really appreciate it. At Parasocial tier as well. So again, one of our highest tiers in that exclusive WhatsApp group, in that exclusive giveaway for the Nightbrug and Titus. It was the double bait. Go and join. Go and join in. Did you see G-Corps won an anime award? I didn't. We'll have a look at that. So yeah, so I ran my first TCG event last night for Gundam the card game. If you don't know, I am wildly... I've just got... I can't show you my desk because it's covered in stuff of things that I can't show you. Or just like my personal details. But it's just covered in like... Otherwise, it's just covered in deck boxes and card sleeves. Or the box from last week. Or just like random cards that are like... I don't know what any of these. I think these are just like spare play sets that I'm just going to try and sell on eBay or whatever. So yeah, so I'm obviously like absolutely. I can't believe fucking stack. God damn it. I'm absolutely obsessed with Gundam, the card game, and I ran my first event with the Outpost. So obviously, the Outpost is where I run all my 40k events. It's where I run Com Club every week. Sorry, I'm running an event the end of this month. At Spacemarine Shopping Chat if you want to come to a 40k event. But every Tuesday, I'm now running a Gundam event, a Gundam TCG event. And it's really cool. There's another shop that I go to, and it's not like I'm going to like fall out of that shop. I'm actually going to the other shop tonight to play Gundam, to play their event, because they run every other Wednesday. They normally get like... I nearly said it, and I'm just saying it unironically. I'm not saying it ironically. I'm saying it unironically. They get around 6 or 7 players a week. Okay, so it's not a huge event. Don't get me wrong. They get around like 6, maybe 8 people a lot of the time. My first event, chat, we had 13 people. 13. Can you believe 13 people showed up to my first event? I was so chuffed. Considering, like, that's what the other shop that I've just mentioned is in Sheffield, I was expecting those 6-7 people to be 6-7 at my event. 6 plus 7 is 13. Now, that's pretty beast. Now, that is actually pretty beast, isn't it? I literally had 6-7 people. And, like, you know, like, considering, I know, like, 13 is a lot of people. I've run, like, 100-person 40k events. But obviously, I'm like years deep into that. It wasn't the launch of the game because like Outpost we're in set 3. They're announcing set 4. They started to show off set 4 now today. There's not been like a big release. They're not really registered on the app properly yet. They're having to like fudge it. I don't have a Gundam or like I don't have a TCG market to advertise to. And yeah, we had like 13 show up, so that was really cool. That was really fun. So yeah, so I don't know if it'll continue. I kind of asked like all my like friends from the other store that run like extremely good decks who they like win lots of events. I was kind of like, can you run something stupid tonight for the first one? Because there's going to be, I'm hoping there's a few new people. And then there was more new people than there was regulars, which was sick. I mean, my friend Liam, he's exceptionally good at the game. He did win the event with a deck that literally no one has ever seen before. I don't think anyone else will ever again, but there was some spice. There was some spice. If you play Gundam the card game, he ran a Gajala Horde deck. It was wild. It was crazy. He had this blocker, this attacker thing that was like, it was the new rare Grey's Iron, and it was a 7/4 blocker, but on action, you can reduce AP by 3. so you can't really kill it very well. And then he was like running unforeseen incidents and stuff. So then it was like, oh, I'm swinging in. You've got 4 HP. I've got 7 attack. All right, cool. I'll kill you. That's fine. We'll trade up. He'll go, no, stop there. I'll make you -3, and then I'll make you -3 again. You've got 1 attack. I'm not dead. You are. And it's a blocker. So he was like swinging with it, reactivating with Arcane Jolt, and then in my turn, I'd attack in block and then make my attack 0. And I'd be like, what are you doing? Crazy. Anyway, if you don't know playing TCG, that made no sense to you, so I apologise. But the point is I had a bunch of people come, like people I know, and like, let's say, like Gundam regulars, and they brought like really fun decks, and then everyone had a great time. A guy who brought a starter deck came 3rd, which was sick. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I think he had a starter deck, and he bought like 3 packs. That was it. That's all he had, and he came 3rd. So yeah, it was super sick. He was a lovely guy. I took like 2 starter decks smashed together, and I lost 3 games and got a bye. So I was really doing well in my first Gundam event at the Outpost. It was very funny, but that was the main thing. It's like everyone had a great time, and like we doubled the number of people that normally turn up at a local event in Sheffield. And like I'm not trying to like siphon anybody off or anything. That's not like my intention with it, but like having more people show up multiple times a week would be really sick. So the other place I play only runs on a Wednesday every 2 weeks, and then they run every Saturday, so they kind of like nicely spaced out, really. I mean, if they run on a Wednesday, there's one tonight, fine, that's back to back. I'm gonna go play both. But like next week, if you can't play at the weekend, at least you've still got a night to play. So hopefully like grows the community in the local area and gets more people in. So yeah, we still got some stuff to sort with the Outpost, with like the organization. Like there's like this app called Bandai TCG Plus that like that's how you like register events, and Outpost can't register events properly yet, so they have to do it like manually, and it's really cringe and annoying. But once that's sorted, plain sailing. I think we're going to run out of packs to give away beforehand. We gave away so many packs last night because it was just like way bigger than I was expecting to be like, all right, okay, there's a few boxes. We'll be able to run events for like 2 months. And if they keep going the popularity we had last night, if we have like 13 or like around that number every week, we'll run out of packs in about a month. I would just say, just order as many as you can. So that's really good. I mean, it's another fun thing for me to get into. It has started getting me thinking that maybe I want to start a TCG channel. I don't know if that's stupid. I'm already struggling to manage Hellstormwargaming without an editor now. And it's like, ugh, I don't know what to do. I know what to do. I'm just like, I know people don't care too much about TCG content. It's not something I'm going to upload to the main channel. But it's like, oh, maybe I like make a TCG channel and I like record my games and stuff and upload them. So I'm a bit stuck. Yeah. So there's been a few channels I've been watching that are like POV TCG games, and I'm just like obsessed with them. 52 channels, each with 1 video a year. That's so much work. But yeah, so ever since I lost my editor, I've really struggled to like keep up with both, because what happened, I got into like a really good system where it's like the editor was working on the main channel videos because they're a bit larger, so they got a bit more time to play with it, and then I work on like not the run-of-the-mill, but like the more easy to churn out Hellstormwargaming videos. And then ever since that died off, I've like really struggled with it. So if you're an editor or you know someone who's a decent editor, do hit me up. I've gone through so many, and they've either been awful or they've been perfect and then been poached. So it's just, I'm really, really stuck, to be honest. I'm really stuck. The problem is I don't earn enough to like hire them full time. So it's all like ad hoc, but the ad hoc's pretty good. But then they get a better offer of like full time dentist plans and holidays, etc. So I understand why, but it's just like, ugh. Like the last one got poached by GW of all people. Can you believe? Can you believe? Just like, oh, great, cool. Yeah, I'm going to go work for G. That's for Kevin Roundtree. You know, I don't think they have. Chat, we're safe. Chat, we're safe. Chat, we're all good. Oh. Oh. Thank God. Just have to check. Just wait. One more. Oh God, no! 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 Right, okay. That's about as much jokes as I can make. You know what I mean? That's kind of like, let's keep it surface level. Let's keep it surface level. Let's call it a day there. Just like, but like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I'm suffering from the world is run by nonsense burnout. Yeah, I think that's literally where I'm at the minute. I'm really like, not at the end of my tether, but it's hard to kind of like focus on making funny content and finding funny things to do when everywhere I go it's just, this guy's a paedophile, this guy shat himself on camera, and then, you know, this guy is just like, well, look at all these things that happened in 2003 and look what they line up with emails. You know what I mean? It's just absolutely disgusting. So I apologize if I've not got any like major news drama, because I'll just say it. There's not actually outside of that. That is kind of like the focus, right? It's just, it's just, I'm just fed up of it, to be honest. I'm just absolutely sick to the stomach, fed up of just like how fucking shit America is and how it affects literally everybody. You know what I mean? It just affects everybody. Because a guy who shits himself on camera in the White House decided he wanted to touch kids. You know what I mean? Ugh. I'd sum it up by the revelation that the worst people in society are apparently in charge and live a consequence-free life. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's something that me and Georgie always say. It's that like a fine is not a punishment, it's a tax. You know what I mean? It's a poor tax, a fine. Because I was like something, I think it was on Reddit maybe, or maybe Twitter, and it was like, I co-parent with someone, we've broken up, but I co-parent, and they took our child to Disneyland, so I've got an £80 fine. And it was just like a conversation. It's just one of those conversations you just randomly read through. And it's just like, normally I just forget it straight away. And it's like, well, why am I having to pay an £80 fine when they've taken them away from school? Shouldn't they just get the £80 fine? And then I was like, if I was like a millionaire, what is an £80 fine? It's nothing, you know what I mean? It's just, oh, I'll pay an extra £80, whatever. But for someone who's struggling, that's £80 that they probably can't afford. And the reason they're taking a kid out of school at term time is because it's cheaper, you know? And I was like, it's just, like, no matter what, if you don't get real punishment for it, it's just a tax. You know what I mean? And if you can afford the tax, fuck it. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just like, it's just fucking grim. It's just fucking grim. Yeah, everything's consequence-free because they fucking put them, because of God knows who, you know, God knows who's pulling the strings in the backfield. Yeah, it's just frustrating. But yeah, so many countries are pushing internet safety laws as all this is coming out. Yeah, it's not. That's not gone over my head. The fact that they're trying to ban VPNs and control internet traffic, whilst all the Epstein files are also coming out at the same time. It's that's not lost on me now. Look how rich people park. Parking ticket, literally just a ticket to park, not an actual fine. Yeah, literally, John. Yeah, literally, mate. Exactly that. It's the same. It's same concept. If it's a fine, it's just a tax. Anyway, Raziel, thank you for the 33 months, bud. 33 months. Where's the time gone? Keep up the great content. Appreciate you, buddy.
Remember,
appreciate you.
14085 celebrates 33 months of membership. Morning, Muggy. 33 months, eh? Where has the time
Thank
gone?
you so much, mate.
Keep
Really
up the great
appreciate it.
content.
So yeah, you went into the list, not that list, the files, for a Red Corsair box set. So we're giving away the Red Corsair box at the end of the month. I don't know if it'll be out, but if it isn't, it'll be an IOU. As soon as I've got it in my hand, I'll post it to you. So if you'd like to support the channel, you can have a chance to win a Red Corsair box by being a member, gifting a membership, or gifting a super chat. I really appreciate it. Exhaustion and feeling defeated is a tool of billionaires, make you feel like they can do literally anything consequence free. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so sorry if I'm like, sometimes I seem a bit deflated, or I'm just like, oh, I've only got this little story to talk about. It's just 'cause it's quite difficult right now, because when there's nothing going on, I can always find something fun, and something fun right now is harder to find because of, yeah. If a government says something is to protect children, it'll probably be used to restrict your freedoms down the line, such as the internet, UK, and our nonsense currently. That's literally what we talk about, Dr. Donald. Also, appreciate you tuning in. And also, Papaya, thank you for the 5 gifted, bud. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Papaya.
Gifted members.
Like a numpty, I did forget to pick up your prize yesterday, so we shipped out Friday morning. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. That's so generous of you. You've got added 5 times to the Corsair giveaway.
Gifted member.
Appreciate it, man. But yeah, that's literally what we talk about the restricted freedoms, you know what I mean? All you have to do to stop kids looking at pornography online is open up your IPS settings, your Wi-Fi settings, because you are logged onto it to go on the internet, and put child safety on, because they all come equipped with it, because it's a legal requirement for all Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi boxes to come with child protection, especially if you're with like Sky or Virgin or something like that. 100p. That's all it takes. Now let's fucking ban VPN so adults can't use the internet anymore to protect kids. Like, we know why you're doing it. I don't care about kids. I don't have any. It's not my fucking problem. Stop making it my problem. But why are you making it my problem? To restrict the internet access. That's all you're doing. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, twats. That's what annoys me. Like, I don't care if people have kids. I don't want kids, all right? I'm quite public and open about that. I'm not bothered about having kids. I've got 2 cats and they're problem enough. You know? They're problem enough. Let's be honest. They chew things and destroy things. But they're cute and they don't smell. You know? But, like, if you have a kid, don't make it my problem. I'm not interested. I just like, do you want? I don't care. Kids are like farts. As Johnny Vegas famously once said on a TV advert, kids are like farts. I hate other people's, but I cherish my own. And it's just like, I don't have any to cherish, so don't expect me to cherish yours. You know? I'm so big. Thank you for the 5 gifted in my funny rant. There we go. We're having a funny rant today. Can you tell there's no news? How do I do this? Someone told me how to copy everyone's names because it just counts them up. I don't want it to do that. I don't know how to do it. Can someone who works in an office tell me how to do it? Anyway, also he's old enough, my internet getting locked the fuck down on his devices. Yeah, like, that's what you can do. The devices can do it. Your Wi-Fi can do it for certain devices, or even just wholesale. It's mad.
Gifted member.
Can't even have kids. I've got minis to buy. Literally me, bro. That's literally me. Anyway, I'll stop ranting. The ranting's gone. The ranting's done. We've had enough. One sec. My 3 cats are a handful. The cat of the wife's friend is having a baby, so I think she might be having that chat with me soon. Oh, the last of the wife's friends is having a baby. Okay. Yeah, that's yikes. So I've always said to Georgie though, because she doesn't want kids, and I'm like, you know what, fair. If she goes, I want kids, I have to make the decision, right? I've got to be like, do I want to have a kid, or do I want to break up with my partner? Because that's kind of like where you're at, really. You know what I mean? That's kind of like my mindset is like, if the mother or the would-be mother doesn't want to have kids, you're not having kids. If the would-be mother does want kids, you've got to have a kid or you're leaving them, you know, because they'll want someone else to have a kid with. So if George ever makes that decision, maybe I have to reconsider my moral grandstanding But I'm not personally interested. I've got 2 cats. I've got Warhammer. What else do I need from life? I can't afford to have a kid. I'm too selfish. I can't afford to have a kid. How do I buy my Gundam cards? You know? I'm a selfish person. And unselfishly, I noticed that. You know? So, yeah. That's where I'm at. I remember every time I look at Warhammer minis, I see Infinity of Warcry minis, and I don't really want the Warhammer ones anymore. The Infinity of Warcry minis are really sick, to be fair. Infinity has gorgeous models. Warcry is quite new, and they have really, really nice models. Corvus Belli is just like an excellent company in terms of like, model production. Trolley, thank you for the 5, dude. Trolley, thank you so much for the gifting, guys. I'm just ranting, and you're giving me money for it. Is this what you want? Is this what you want, chat? Am I the pole dancer and I'm just moaning about children and VPNs and paedophiles and you're throwing money at me and putting money down my neck? Do you want me to keep going? Is that what you're trying to say? Thank you for the 5 gifted scrolling. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. Your boy's trolling for more Corsairs. Truly, dude. Truly. Honestly, mate, one of the first things Chloe asks you is if I wanted kids, you need to be on the same page or a relationship won't work. No, literally. No, literally. So, yeah, George is not interested. I've never really... Do you know what? It's something I never really considered because I was like, I'm not old enough to have kids. You know what I mean? I'm not old enough to have kids. So I would not even consider that. Obviously, I was, but in my head, I wasn't. And then George was like, I don't want kids. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds pretty beast. Yeah, that sounds cool. Beast. Let's go. Well, let's do that. Whatever you say, you know? Dance, Mikey, dance. Yeah, literally. Rand streams are always the most profitable for you. You know, true. Well noticed. Well noticed. I just like chatting sometimes, chat. You know, and then the thing is with it is it feels like sometimes I have to set up a Warhammer rant to then rant about something else. Well, maybe I could just sometimes go live and just rant, you know. Kids are exhausted. I'm always tired now. Don't get me wrong. If you want to have a kid, you know, that's wonderful, and I'm really happy for you. And I don't dislike children. I think kids are great. But what I love about kids is being able to give them back when they're a problem. You know. So like I'm not like against children. I don't think I've got a young nephew. He's like 6 months. He's like 5 months old. He's really cute. Don't get me wrong, you know. And he's like learning the world. He's starting to grab things and just like grab onto your fingers, and then you can like he'll hold your fingers. And you can like bounce him on your knee, and he's just like. But as soon as he starts crying, I can give him back. You know, I can just give him back. As soon as he cries, poos himself, you know, has any other sort of child problems. Here you go. Your turn. I've had my fun, you know what I mean? That was it for me. I've got my fill. I've had my nephew. I feel very loved up, but that's it. Done. I'm done now. He's crying and pooed himself. He's all yours, you know? And that's kind of like where I'm at with kids now. So I personally don't want one. You know, I don't want a child. I've got 2 children. They're asleep on the windowsill. They're great. They're really quiet a lot of the time. But like, yeah, I think it's always funny because like it's always a conversation that comes up when you're with like people who have kids or just had a kid. When are you having a kid? It's like we're not gonna. Oh, why? But it's like no, why did you have a kid? You know? It's always just funny. It's just a funny one. Being the fun uncle is great. You get all the good bits without having to handle lack of sleep or the projectile vomiting. Exactly. It may well, sometimes, you know, the projectile vomiting could get it any time. But it's unlikely, you know. As a parent, pet owners calling their pets kids cringes me out. That's fine. That's fine. You know what cringes me out? Changing diapers. Which I think is a fair statement. I think it's a fair comeback, you know. So, but yeah, I understand. It's the one that makes me cringe with pets is Fur Baby. I think that's mega cringe. So I understand, Randomo. I understand wholeheartedly, kinda. I don't have kids. I have 2 cats. So that's there you go. There's a little rant about children. I'm a responsible member of society procreating to ensure boomers will have more workers to pay their pensions. Literally. Literally. Fair baby is non-talk. True. It's Epstein talk, isn't it? Have you seen Tom Segura bit Kid Love versus Pet Love? I haven't. No, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that at all, no. I'm trying to remember who Tom Segura is, to be honest. Tom Segura. Oh! Oh, yes, I remember. I haven't seen that bit, though. Right. Let me divert this back to Warhammer talk. Just so people don't tune in and get mad because I'm in live for 40 minutes and they've tuned in for a title that I haven't addressed yet. So we'll do the Warhammer talk, then we'll go back to ranting, then we'll play some Total War, I think. I mean, that's what I want to do today. That's what I'm thinking. Total War, and I'm tempted to play Iron Lung on stream now after seeing the movie the other day. Georgie was like, pretend you don't know where the jump scares are, and I think that'd be quite difficult to pretend. But I'm tempted to do an Iron Lung stream. Maybe I'll do it Friday. I'm struggling to get players in again. So, anyway, chat. Let's talk about some Warhammer for a little bit. Let's talk about Chaos Space Marines. Or more importantly, or more on brand, is the Chaos Legions that we have available. Death Guard, Emperor's Children, World Eaters, and Thousand Suns. If you didn't know, this weekend just gone, there was the release of the 4 boxes of Chaos. There was the Emperor's Children, Lords of Excess. There was a World Eaters Khorne Demonkin. There was Sekhmet Coven. And then there was also, what was the last one called? Vile Vectorium, which is the 4 battle forces that Games Workshop released as of this weekend for Chaos. I would say, and maybe you can correct me, I kind of felt like these came out of nowhere. We had 4 big army box launch sets last year for Chaos Space Marines, or Chaos Legions. And there was also Chaos Space Marine ones as well. I'm pretty sure with the was that year before? Anyway, there was like big box sets that were launched with the new characters or the new unit. There was like the new Lord of Poxes came in a big box. The Slaughterbound came in a big box, etc. And they've kind of launched them again this weekend. Now, the Outpost had them in, and as you can see, they are all sold out. So shout out to the Outpost. If you managed to get one, great job. Use my link in the description or !Outpost in chat. Use my affiliate link. I get a little kickback. You get 20% off pre-orders. It's literally a win-win. So as you see, they're doing 20... How much do they do off? I don't know. 30 quid off? Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? I just see all of these are out of stock. Because, interesting, and I think this is quite interesting as well, is the stock numbers that Outpost actually got. Death Guard on the way, and they're out of stock because they've been sold, but on the way 2. Thousand Suns on the way 5. World Eaters on the way 4. Emperor's Children on the way 10 plus. Now they're all out of stock, and I don't think those will be restocked either, because I think these are designed to be FOMO boxes, as in buy them, it's a big discount. Now, Outposts are sold out. Shout out to the Outposts. Love them. Maybe you got one. But I thought it was interesting in terms of like stock numbers. 2, for quite a large retailer, sit 5, 4, and then 10 plus for Emperor's Children. Why do they get 10 plus of Emperor's Children and then only 2 of Death Guard? I don't know. We don't know. No one will ever know. Now, these boxes are pretty good if you want everything in them. I won't lie. If you don't want... I should probably do this because it's going to just show my fucking bank details again. Yeah, we'll not do that. If you want all of this in the box, it's a great deal. Don't get me wrong. It's a pretty good deal. Even from Games Workshop directly, it's a pretty good deal. If there's stuff in there that you're buying and you're like, oh, I don't think I'll use this, I will say they're not worth it, you know? It's like they become, if there's like 1 or even 2 units that are in the box that you kind of like, oh, I don't know if I want them, it's suddenly not worth it, you know? It's suddenly not worth it whatsoever. Now, one thing I did notice while the Outpost is sold out, Games Workshop haven't. Games Workshop haven't sold out. As it stands, they are all still in stock. Now, I don't think this has happened very often, but these went on pre-order on Saturday, and normally this sort of stuff, these big bundle boxes, would sell out instantly, within an hour, within half an hour, within 5 minutes sometimes, especially if you look at like Kill Team and stuff like that, their bundle boxes. I mean, yeah, they have a little advantage because it's usually the first time you can get hold of a unit, don't get me wrong. But it looks like all of the Games Workshop have not sold out. They still have them available on the shelf, which is new. Outpost have not sold any of them out. That's why it says on the way. I thought that just meant like how many they had available, and that's how many they've sold. It says back ordered. Unless I'm just wrong. Interesting. Unless that's just been the least popular then. Maybe I'm wrong, but either way, maybe they haven't sold out, but Games Workshop definitely haven't sold out because these are all available while stocks last. So they are definitely limited edition, limited run FOMO boxes, but they're all still in stock. When things are on pre-order, they put it as on the way. Okay, maybe I just misread it. I'll ask them about it so we know. So I was quite surprised. I mean, a lot of people are coming out and saying the boxes are a bit meh. The World Eaters one is mostly demons, which it definitely is. It is one Khorne Berserker unit, one rider, and then all demons, you know. Now, I don't think... It just makes you wonder, right? I don't think demons are going away completely in 11th edition. I think demons as an exclusive faction are going away. I think these are going to be staying in the codex, you know. So, if on the surface, this one is pretty meh, because the only way you can run this is by running one exclusive detachment, which is decent, but there's others that are better, you know what I mean? So this one, you could put down to being a bad box. Again, Death Guard, it's 3 random Terminators with Felthius, that box set. So Snapfit Poxwalkers, 3 Dash Rider, and 3 drones. And the 3 drones is pretty good. The 3 Dash Riders is pretty good. This is a bit of a funky one, the rest of it. So you could put that down to be a bad box. This one is just Terminators, but then a really old model that people love and hate at the same time. I think it's sick. I think it's really cool. It's got the chaplain. It's got a box of sorcerers. So this one's probably pretty good. I don't know how much this is retail. We should probably work that out. We should probably work out which one's most expensive. You know? This one's pretty good. And then the Emperor's Children one. Most people bought into Emperor's Children last year. They don't really need more of the same stuff. But it's a pretty good box. You know? I would say it's a pretty decent box. But I'm just surprised that they're still available. Everyone complains that it was Year of Chaos last year, nobody got anything. And then these come out and then no one buys them. So is it just people want Chaos releases or people just want new Chaos stuff? I guess that's the question. Let's do it, shall we? Shall we work out how much these boxes cost? Has anyone done that yet? Are you going to tell me all specs have stolen a video of mine again? Right, Felthius. Out. As we were talking, it's sold out. Chat, did you all buy it? Did you all buy it, chat? As I've talked about it, it's gone out of stock. Curious. Glorious, chat. Where the fuck's the drone? What's it called? There it is. So this one's £233.50. That's a pretty decent deal. That is a pretty decent deal, actually. That's like an £83.50 saving. Out of stock, I've taken it down. That one's out of stock. That one is in stock. That one is in stock. And that, yeah, so it's just the Death Guard one that sold out whilst we've been talking. That's quite funny. Who bought one? Hold up. Who bought one? So let me write this down. Right, Death Guard. What was it? £83. 28. Fucking closed it. Like 350. Death Guard still has starter box stuffing. Yeah, it's a bit wild, isn't it? It is a bit wild. Just removing everything. I don't know the best way to do the basket thing. Right, let's do the corn one. Let's have a look. Let's do the old world eaters. I do hate this website. It's so bad. World eaters. Well, you get it all for 155 quid. That's a pretty good deal. Okay, so it has the Juggernaut. It has a box of Corn Berserkers. It has 6 Blood Crushers. That's 65 quid. That's so expensive. 20 Blood Letters, I want to say. Oh, you can't add them because they're out of stock. Great. Cool, I love that. So that's 107. 107.50 plus 27 for a blood letter, plus 27 for a blood letter, plus £42.50 for Corn Berserkers. 204. That's pretty shit. I mean, it's a 50 quid saving, but it's pretty poo. Okay. Thousand Suns. Conspiracy theory. Due to intentionally making combat patrols less of a saving to promote more foamy boxes. That doesn't sound crazy, to be honest. Because once you bought all the combat patrols, you don't need anything else, do you? You don't need to buy another box. Infernal Master, a box of sorcerers, 10 terminators. That's the money sink, isn't it? Mutilith. Mutilith's £58. That kit's so old, bro. Plus 80 for the terminators. That's 205 for that one. I think the Death Guard one, unironically, is going to be the cheapest one. Or like the best saving, you know? And that's the one that sold out. Alright. Emperor's Children, they've got new army taxed. We have 20, 30? 20. 20 Tormentors. They're £44 a box. What crack are we smoking here? And then 2 sets of Noise Marines, which are probably going to be out of stock. So £84, £85 added onto this price. So they are 142 plus 85, 222, 2. I can't do that maths. I'm too slow. It's like 220 something. Plus 85. Plus 142. £50. 227. So yeah, the Death Guard one is 100p. The best value in terms of money. This is how much they cost retail, you know. Best value in terms of money, but it's just starter set stuff. So I think, like, on the face of it, it's the worst one. Like, this is one of the worst ones. The DG ones and the T-Suns ones are best and also most competitive. I mean, the Emperor's Children one gives you everything you're definitely going to use. You're definitely going to use 2 boxes of Noise Marines. You're definitely going to use at least one set of 10 of the Tormentors. And you're going to use a Demon Prince. Did you include the Master of Execution? Oh, no, I didn't. I missed the Master of Execution. Let me double check. Master of Execution. Plus 20. £20.15. So yeah, the Death Guard Emperor's Children are the best value, but I think in model wise, I feel like it's one of the worst because it's 20 Poxwalkers and then 7 models. You know, the Thousand Suns one's good. If you want to run 10 Terminators, it's amazing. But if you didn't, it's just all the characters and a beast that you'll definitely use, but you won't use the 10 Terminators. I think the World Eaters one is probably the worst one. Oh, so the Death Guard one. You will use all of this. Maybe you won't use these 3 Light Lords. That is it. The World Eaters one is probably it's too specific. You know? They should pair the Poxwalker to Mortari's Chosen Spirit to get an extra model. That half model that everyone always asks about. You get a free square base with the Mutalift. That's also true. I didn't think about that. Mutalift being GW only purchase as well. That's true, yeah. So if you're buying this from a third-party retailer, such as the Outpost, it's one of the few ways to get Mutalift Vortex Beast. Yeah, like the kits in general are just getting more expensive. Like 44 quid for 4 Space Marines in the Emperor's Children one seems a bit ridiculous. I mean, in your situation, yeah, if it's round out your corn force because you don't have demons, it's great. I'm not saying it's like this box is awful, you'll never use any of this. It's just very specific because you can only run it as Khorne Demon Kit. You can't run it as any other faction, whereas all of these are they're just the legions. They can use them in any detachment, right? Any of the kits suitable for Heresy? The Emperor's Children one would be. Vice versa, kind of like how I use Heresy kits to make Emperor's Children. They're just Space Marines, you know, with bolters, you know what I mean? And plasma guns and stuff. So. Can you still get the Demon Combat Patrol? I don't think so. Where's Salt? Do they not have a sort feature? Oh, sort by. Why is sorting fucking filters? Yeah, I don't think they do the combat patrols anymore. They do that. Spearhead. That's not really Chaos Demons. That's Age of Sigmar. They do Spearheads for 40k, but not not combat patrols. I mean, yeah, you could definitely use these as fucking what they call jackals. The other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't use Karanaki in World Eaters though, can you? I thought it was supposed to be in price order. It's just not. Oh, it's gone back, that's why. Goremongers, that's the one. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm just surprised they've not gone. You know what I mean? I'm surprised they're still here. Like, that's so bizarre. You got reintroduced into Khorne Demons, yeah, not World Eaters. Got word bearers for Heresy. Think about a Demon Allied detachment. Probably this one then, your World Eaters one. Because are they still like lesser demons of whatever, or are they actually like themed demons in 30k? They went through a phase where they were just demons, weren't they? They weren't just they weren't like specific. They're from ages ago. So yeah, Death Guard's the best value, but it's also the only one that's sold out at GW now. You better find the combat patrol. Yeah, they're not there. That's what I've just gone through. Demons of the Ruin Storm. That's the one. They're just like generic demons, right? What about spearhead boxes for demons? That's no good. That's no good. That one's fine. I think they got rid of the demon one and made them like mortal with like a demon unit plopped in. And that's it, you know what I mean? It's like 2 demon units. Also, how GW treated demons this edition that Pete's a bit cagey with buying demons. No, I agree. I think they've kind of clarified with this that they're going to stick around in the codexes with like the legions, but I don't know if there'll be. I don't think there'll be a separate faction come 11th edition. That may be Deathwatch. I don't know whether they'll keep them as an index thing and just keep them free, just keep them ticking along, or they'll actually do anything with them. I've got no idea. But yeah, but like I said, I just don't think. I'm just surprised that they've not sold, because normally everything like this sells, you know, like sells in general. They sell out all the time. It doesn't even matter if you think it's bad. A lot of the time, a starter box or a big FOMO box will sell out straight away, because it's a great way to save some money to start an army. It's also a great way to buy models and sell them later. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of an investment. You save £80 plus your discount from places like Outpost, where you're getting the box for 120 quid, and then the models normally cost you 220. You sell them, make 50 quid off it or something. It's pretty funny. But they're always extremely popular, because I know a lot of people buy them and then split them, you know what I mean, and then just sell bits and bobs and make the money back, or make the kit they do want a little bit cheaper, etc. Saturnine, yeah, Saturnine was definitely a box of all time, you know what I mean? But this is just like 4 more that haven't sold out. Like, well, 3 now, granted, 3, but as of last night, still 4 of them available. Is this a sign of things to come? Are people fed up of FOMO boxes? Are these boxes all collectively just shit compared to anything else that people have ever seen? Or is it just people are feeling the pinch because it's literally it's January when they launched, you know? I'm not 100% sure, but I just thought this was super interesting. There's like, there's 4 big bundle boxes. There's more bundle boxes coming, like Red Corsairs being one of them, probably soon. And this one hasn't even sold. These ones haven't even sold out. Why not? You know. Could it be a combo of new edition looming plus lots of other chaos releases coming? People are exercising patience as opposed to engaging in the FOMO. Potentially, yeah, that's what I'm like thinking, you know what I mean? That's what I'm like not concerned about. I don't fucking know, but it's just like interesting. FOMO fatigue. It could be FOMO fatigue. It could be people are hesitant about the new edition. It could be these boxes are all bad. But I thought it was like an interesting thing that I noticed. You know what I mean? I just didn't notice. I've not seen that before with bundle boxes like this. Red Corsairs will sell out. I do think they will, but even then, it's a box of stuff that's already available, right? Don't get me wrong. It looks like a cool box, and you can win one by becoming a member today. Gift a membership or super chat, or just do all of the things, and you'll be added to our Red Corsair pirate list of potential winners. There's currently 38 people in. If you want to be one of them, support the channel. However, just in general talking, not saying it's good, not saying it's bad. This is a new kit, right? These are new kits, but these are just Chaos Space Breeds. Or these are just Imperial Guardsmen, and these are just Terminators. You know? The Red Corsair Raiders are a new kit, don't get me wrong. They are just Chaos Space Marines, but they are new Chaos Space Marines. And they are really nice, don't get me wrong. I really like them. I do think they're pretty sick. The Reeve Captain is a really cool model. But then these are just Chaos Space Marines with bits, you know? And these are just Terminators with bits. And these are just Imperial Guardsmen. No, don't subscribe. I want better chances for the box. And I'm misremembering, but didn't Dominion AOS box sell out or launch? GW did sell, try and get rid of them. Yeah, Dominion didn't sell out either. It's almost like only the 40k one sell out consistently. Until now. I like how he's a Reeve Captain and not a Lord to show he's not a Renegade and not full Chaos Space Marine. Yeah, it's sick. Yeah, the Reeve Captain's sick. Don't get me wrong. I think the models are lovely. But I'm just like, this is just more Chaos stuff, you know? It's more Terminators. It's more Chaos Space Marines. So will this one have the same problem as the World Eaters one? Or will it do extremely well? I'm not sure. I think the difference with this one, it has a big rules launch at the same time, you know? Because obviously Red Corsairs are going to have the rules from the Maelstrom. But it is like half of this box is kits that people already have. Not sold out because it's Chaos. People want more Ultramarines. That's true. They're not an Ultramarines release in like at least a few days. We got Corsair Terminators before we got Red Butchers. I mean, they're just Terminators. They're just Terminators, bro. Mikey 40k, thanks for becoming a member, bud. Appreciate you, man.
Member.
It's just a shoulder pad. Yeah, it's not even Red Butchers. They're just Terminators with a shoulder pad. Do they even have shoulder pads? I don't think they even do. I think they're just painted a different colour, aren't they? Oh, they do have Terminator shoulder pads there, look. None of these have got them on. None of these have them on, I've just realised. Are these all just generic? Oh, that one does. That one does. Oh, no, ignore me, they all do. I'm an idiot. I just can't see. They're not sideways, to be fair. I do love the Chaos Terminator kit. I've got some for Emperor's Children that I've built. I just need to paint those. Maybe I'll be painting some Red Corsair ones first. But yeah, I'm just like, well, I imagine this will sell out. I think the rules backup is going to help it a lot, and the fact it's kind of like a new faction. But it's just another FOMO box with a lot of stuff that people already have, and then some more stuff, which is just more Chaos Space Marine, really. So many on that Corsair box also make great Alpha Legion. True, that's very true. Except for like the obvious of like narratively and like the armor, I'm wondering how different these are going to look to Chaos Space Marines when they're on the table. You know what I mean? I feel like they're going to look so similar. I can't even do how to get even more out, because it's just, yeah, just put them on Chaos Space Marines and call them Reavers. You know? What are they called? Red Corsair Raiders, sorry. Call them Raiders. Definitely paint the Blood Corsair Ravens first. Yeah. It's just like how to get even more models from this box. Just build them all these and these, and then buy some Chaos Space Marines and build them in Chaos Space Marines. And then a month or so after, Iron Warriors FOMO box. Yeah, Iron Warriors are definitely going to get a FOMO box afterwards, and it's going to have like the Mutilators in, the new character, the upgrade sprue, and probably a Defiler. You know what I mean? It means you'll have another Just Buy Heresy kit to save money. Yeah, I'm interested to see what we actually get in this. Like, in terms of parts, you know? I will be doing it, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be doing it for every Chaos box. It's just, those videos have just done bananas. You know what I mean? They're fun to make because I love building and converting models, and I love that there's no expectation of me painting them in the same video. And then they just go bananas. It's great. Just like, yeah, just watch this guy stick some bits onto some Heresy Marines and it looks sick. And I've got all this. What came in Saturnine? Was it Mark II? Perfect. Perfect. What was the Marines in the Saturnine box? They look like Red Corsairs, don't they? You know? They've never even looked more like... They could never look more like Red Corsairs, in my opinion. Allegedly. Wait, has it... One of them's got a Mark II backpack card. It's literally the same guy. Perfect. Perfect. You think Red Corsairs will be out in time for Hellstorm event? Out or on pre-order? I think they'll be on pre-order before then, before the end of the month, personally. I don't think they'll be out. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure. I think we're going to see them soon. It's going to be this month or next month, I think. They're already teasing Eye of Chaos, and they haven't released Maelstrom yet. You know what I mean? Eye of Terror, sorry. Speaking of, there's an event at the end of this month. Hellstormwargaming.co.uk. If you jump over to the website, you can grab tickets for our next two events. We have All Stars February, which is the end of this month. February 28th and 1st of March. It's probably going to be capped at a 48-player event now, because I don't think we're going to sell out. But there are 64 places if anything goes crazy. We've got like another week to confirm. But we should sell out at 48, I think. And then we have Hellstorm Teams coming up in April, which is very, very exciting. So if you're thinking about it, come along. It'd be really sick to see you. It's going to be a fun event. And if you're fed up of other bad events happening around the country, then try out a real event that's been running consistently, never had an issue ever. So it should be good. It should be good. So yeah, so I'm just wondering if Red Corsairs are going to sell. That's the thing. You know, it's I think they will because of the. I think purely because of the rules bonus. You know, the fact that the extra rules are coming with it, I'm a bit like, yeah, these are definitely gonna sell out. But it's just surprising that the Chaos ones didn't. So please come, you'll get to see me as well. That's true. That's true. You get to see Nick. So anyway, that's about it for the Chaos talk. That's about that's the title sorted. So anyway, why I don't want to have kids. Back to that one. Warplay's looking for a way to make things cheaper. Can't imagine why I love paying £40 for 3 Marines. Yeah, joke's aside, I think if I wasn't doing Warhammer as a job, I don't know if I could afford it anymore. I don't know if I could afford it, you know. I don't think I could afford to do Gundam without doing it as a job, you know, like part of YouTube and stuff. If I didn't do what I did now, I just wouldn't be able to. I might love to be able to justify it, you know. Because like, in my head, I can just like, well, I can skimp and save for this. I need it for a video. And then that video will generate income, which will help, you know. Maybe I sell stuff off afterwards or whatever. Great. Excellent. If I wasn't doing that, I'd be fucked. I couldn't afford it. It's so Warhammer's so expensive these days. I kind of want the Red Corsair mods making to Elden Ring World Eater Berserkers. Yeah, that'd be sick, dude. That'd be sick. A side benefit of having kids is the potential for all my Warhammer to be their inheritance. You know what? True. If you paint it nice, sorted. You paint it up nice, sorted, bro. That's how it works, right? Just they can have all your Warhammer to remember you by. They'll do. 5 cataphractile Terminators being like 40 odd is crazy. Yeah, blame America, bro. Blame the tariffs. That's why. Yeah, didn't the old 10-man squad be like 50 quid and now they're 40 for 5? That's crazy inflation, isn't it? That is crazy inflation. No, let's be honest. I haven't played Heresy since it came out. I feel really bad. I really wanted to get into it, then I just like kept putting it off. I think my problem is my brain just can't keep up with many rule sets these days. I blame America for everything and have done so for the last 150 years. I was looking at Wisconsin the other day on Wiki. I was looking at them how this is not really random. It makes sense if I could tell you the full story. But I was looking at like the gun laws in Wisconsin, and it turns out it's an open carry state, which freaks me the fuck out. But I was looking, and it was just like, it said something like Wisconsin was founded 180 years ago, right? And I was like, what do you mean? I know, obviously, America as a whole is like, what, 400 years old total? Maybe. That's just a random, feel like one of those things I should know, but probably don't. But when it was like, Wisconsin is 180 years old, I was like, when I was born, it was only 150 years old. Most houses, like I said, walk past in the street are like that old, you know? Why is an entire state that old? Or that young even? It just made me it made me laugh. It made me laugh. 250 years old. There you go, not even 400. Not even 400, it's 250. Where I got 400 from? But it was like, yeah, so like 180 years old for Wisconsin in particular. And then I was like, well, when I was born, it was only 150. Isn't that fucking weird? America's younger than you. Thanks, Techno. Appreciate it. Glad you're here. Glad you're here, mate. Appreciate it. A lot of pubs near where I live are older than America. Yeah, so it made me laugh because that's 100 years younger. What the fuck, bro? What a fucking wild time. What a wild time. Can you imagine the drama videos you were making during the Revolutionary War? Fuck off. I'm 32, not 300. The Weatherspoons near me has a castle next to it that's 750 years older than America. That just makes me laugh, you know what I mean? It's like all this drama for this country that's like fucking a baby. But that's World Wars for you, chat. That's World Wars for you. America seems cool. We'll make them in charge. 250 years ago, Mikey was the town crier. I was, yeah. I was crying wolf every day, bro. Every day. Baby nation of babies, yeah, literally. So it just made me laugh. I was just like, fucking hell. This country is so young. What the fuck are we doing here? Well, this state's so young, even. Because I knew, yeah, so like 400, but, you know. 250, 400, same thing. But 150 was crazy. Worst part of America is it's our fault. Do we have to take responsibility for that? Do we have to take responsibility for the mistakes of our ancestors? You know? Maybe not. So anyway, I'm just in a bit of a bind at the minute, chat. I'm a bit of a bind with Wisconsin in particular. I was talking to Parasocial about it the other day, and like, basically, I've been asked to do some work as a contractor. I've been asked to do some work in the US. You know. And on the one hand, I would like to go because I've never been to Wisconsin and I've never been to the convention that's held in Wisconsin, and I would like to go. But also, in this political climate, do I want to go? So I'm having a bit of a dilemma. You know? I'm having a bit of a dilemma. I've been asked to go conduct some work, you know, but I would have time to myself to enjoy it. You know. Quick delete all your bold JD Vance memes. No, Sean. So I've been asked to go, and I'm in a bit of a moral dilemma with it all, to be honest. Well, we've all seen your social media presence, Mikey. You probably not get past the airport security. This is the thing. This is kind of like one of the things I've considered. I'm like, if I said, yeah, what if I don't get in? What happens then? You know, they go, nah, not you, bro. You tweet too much, you know, for long and short of it. They can look through my like tweets. They'll have an aneurysm. So like, I would never go on holiday there, obviously. I would never like go on my jollies to the US. God no. Jesus Christ, God no. But like, I'm like having a dilemma because I've been asked to go, you know what I mean? To go with them, to do stuff in Wisconsin at a convention. You know, I'm sure you can put two and two together. So I'm just like in two minds, you know what I mean? I'm in two minds of whether I get in or not is another question. If they go on Twitter, if this the whole social media thing is real, which it probably is, then I probably won't get in anyway. They probably won't even give me an Esther or whatever it's called. So yeah, I'm a bit in two minds because it would be funny to have all of these memes on my phone or memes that I've liked and then just go anyway. That would be pretty beast. That'd be pretty funny. But like, it's a pretty weird place. You know what I mean? Are you going on the 23rd of August? No. I definitely would be let in. I think that'll probably be a problem, you know? I think that'll be a problem. I mean, if the Democrats were in charge, would you go? When I said I would go, the Democrats were in charge, you know? I mean, the government would change, but the people are the same. I'm not worried about the people in general. It's just like, you know, like the way things are right now compared to 12 months ago are quite different, you know what I mean? The climate, let's say, is quite different compared to 12 months ago. So, but yeah, when they asked me to go, and they were like, would you be up for coming? It was a Biden administration, didn't think anything of it. I was like, yeah, that's it, let's go. And then they've kind of like asked me to confirm, and I kind of need to confirm today whether it's still going to go ahead. And now I'm like, oof. I'm not sure anymore, you know what I mean? I'm having a little dilemma. I think I was kind of having like a moral dilemma whether people would judge me for going, but I think people would judge me for not going as well. So I feel like that's kind of out the window. I think I probably will, but I don't know if I'd even get in, to be honest. Like I say, if they look at social media, look at mine. I tweeted fuck ice the other day, you know what I mean? I tweeted fuck ice the other day. They'll look at me and probably just, you know. Mikey goes 116 at Worlds and then America falls into fascism. Coincidence? I think not. Either way, I get content. What if I'm not around to enjoy it? What if I'm not around to enjoy it anymore? What if I'm just sent to, like, you know, sent to a farm in the south, you know? What if I get there and then they send me to a nice farm with all the other dogs? Because sadly, that's something that you have to consider these days. They say you only drink whiskey neat. No ice. No ice. I said that to Big C. I was like, bro, just only coffee. I'll only be drinking coffee while I'm there. No ice, please. Send us a postcard from Guantanamo Bay. So chat, I'm in a pickle. I'm in a pickle. I talked to Parasocial, and then 2 Parasocial members, maybe 3 if I remember correctly, called me a sellout. And said morals do have a price, it seems, and we found my kids. And I think they were busting my balls. I won't lie. I think they were busting my balls. But I was a bit like, oh, fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. Maybe that's what people will think. But then I was just like, I'm a white guy. Do we need any more virtue signaling? You know. So I was in a bit of a pickle. I don't know if I should go or not. Chat, would you go for work? In this situation that you hardly know about. Mighty Marv, thank you for the 45 months. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much.
Member at Marty Marv 2298 celebrates 45 months.
Thank you so much for the 45 months. Almost 4 years. Congrats, dude. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you for being a member. Join Parasocial, you get 24/7 access to install my key. I mean, true. Did you saw me like 1 in the morning last night, or was that the other night? I just got like, I woke up and just got fucking strays for no reason. That's 5 babies worth of time. That is a lot of babies. I don't think if I was being made to like lose my job if I don't go. Yeah. Going to Wisconsin for a business isn't an issue. Yeah, because I don't want people to think I support anything crazy, you know what I mean? By going. But like, I feel like I'm not going on my jollies. You know, I'm not going on holiday. I'll be going, it would be for work. Don't get me wrong, I'd get to enjoy myself while I'm there. I'm at a big convention. You know, I'd probably get some time to enjoy the convention, but that would be it. It's not like I'm going on holiday to like Disneyland or whatever. Or I'm not like going to on holiday to, is it Minneapolis or what is that the one? I don't know. It's not like I'm going there. I'm going to one of the largest conventions for a niche that we all enjoy. To be fair, you only need to buy a one-way ticket. Just get deported to go home. Free. 5 head. Mikey, you signed on to ICE in Wisconsin. Funnily enough, funny you should say that. No. No, that's not what I'm doing. I think I've said enough for like what I'm doing. I probably shouldn't say it just in case it doesn't happen, but you know. I'm going for that 50k sign-on bonus, yeah, literally. I did tell you if I didn't do it for work, chat, I couldn't afford it. So I'm going for that sign-on bonus, yeah. I would whoever invited you take the risk and pay for tickets, hotel. If you get sent back, at least you're not down a bunch of money. Here's the question. Maybe someone knows this or not, because it is a concern of mine. If they were going to check my social media history and they were like, nah, you're not coming, would they tell me before I set off? Or would they like wait for me to get there and then be like, nah? You know? Because if it's like, we'll tell you you're not allowed to come, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, cool, I'll just go. I'll just apply anyway, fuck it. Do you know what I'm scared of more than anything? Because I think being scared of anything fatal, let's say, is probably over like worrying too much, like panicking. I think what I'm worried about is getting on a plane for 10, 12 hours or whatever, and then being sent straight home. You know, being like, nah, you're not coming in, get on another 10, 12 hour plane. I think that's the thing I'm worried about. If I get to apply online and they're like, give us all your social media history now, and they check it before I go and they go, no, you're not coming, I think that would be fine. I think that'd be quite funny. But if I get there and then they're like, nah, you're getting detained and sent home, I'd be like, you find out from the S. That's what I'd hope. That's what I'd hope. And I think it'd also be better for the company as well. That's taking me. They stop you in the US airport. They don't tell you beforehand from a couple of friends' experience. Oh. Don't say this. Don't say this. Don't say this. I want them to tell me I can't go when I'm at home. Don't want to get if I'm going to get a 12-hour flight, I'm going to get a 12-hour flight to Japan. You know what I mean? The people who refused to unlock their phone and got sent back. whilst I think it's a massive invasion of privacy, I'm not scared of showing them. But I feel like they just, if I refused my phone or showed them, you know, they went on my Twitter, then I've fucked it, you know? Especially if they look at my liked stuff, fuck me. I've just liked every single Connor Eats Pants tweet that's insulted JD Vance, you know? Take a temporary phone and it's fine. Yeah. But then what if I want to log into... what if I want to log into Instagram to do a little live? Like Vin Diesel. What if I want to do a live? What if I want to log into a cheeky... What if they look at my Instagram? What if they want to log into my YouTube account? Is it random? I don't know, bro. I got no idea. This is the concerns I've got. I have no idea. I'm hoping someone has done it. Do it past the checkpoint. So the checkpoint is immigration on the way in, right? Is that what you mean? Put your actual phone in the hold and temp phone and carry on. You can't put phones in the hold. Turn up at the airport with a burner phone for work will probably turn out great. No, literally, I feel like it's going to let you look even more guilty. I feel like burner or dumb phones are going to make you look even more guilty. If I've got a new iPhone, but then there's no social media on it installed, then that'll look guilty. What if I just have like an Instagram account? It's my personal one that I don't use. I have two Instagram. I have my Hellstorm account, which is the one, just my main account, and I have a personal account that I don't use. So much so that it still says I'm 26. So yeah, I'm a bit stuck, basically. I'm a bit stuck. That's kind of what I'm worried about. That must be an old account. Yeah, it's from when I was a town crier, Daniel. Is that what you want me to say? It's from when I was a town crier, also known as 6 years ago. Put some coffee grounds and sugar in plastic bags as well for when you get to security. So yeah, so I don't know, chap. And I'll be honest, I don't know if you've helped. I don't know if I've got the answer yet. You know what? I think the worst... Do you know what I'm more worried about? Is the company being upset. Because I quite like this company. You know? I quite like this company. I think they're great. And I'd like to work with them again. I think they'd be quite annoyed at me if they hired me to do something, you know, took me to the US and then I got deported back home. Is Mikey cancelled on the bingo card again? Just go, it'll be fine. Papa, you call me a sellout. How can I go? How can I go? You called me a sellout. Hear ye is the last post. What is the last post on my old Instagram account? Let me have a look. My last post is went out and sat down with a real coffee today. Very epic. From 2021. And the post before that is a picture of me doing this, looking moody on the bed. And it says, don't let your dreams be dreams. Reach out and grab them. Watch anime in bed. Don't let anyone hold you back. I didn't, and look at me now. 19th of November, 2020. You've already sold out. What do you mean? The seal is broken. I feel like you're pushing me to a right-wing grift. That's what I feel like this is where you're pushing me to. But I'm not going there. Profound, right? Yeah, I don't use that account. So I'll leave that one logged in. Leaving your morals behind to bend the knee to a corporation, unbelievable. How is it bending the knee? Bro's posting he broke lockdown on main. It's not even, is it main? Is it even main anymore? You're allowed to go buy coffees, but you had to sit outside at the time. That's just the last time I used that Instagram account. It's almost like my main one got more popular, so I stopped using it. So yeah, that's I don't know, chat. That's where I'm at. I've got to speak to him today. Just spam your socials with propaganda. I love unregulated capitalism. That's the thing. If they force me to show them Twitter, then fucked it. I'd be like, shows your X account. I was like, I don't have one. And they'd be like, shows your Twitter account. I'd be like, fucking got me. Got me. like my last tweet, it doesn't only have 6 likes, but my last tweet is X to every paedophile app. like what are we gonna do? They're gonna fucking gun me down, bro. They're gonna gun me down. They're gonna wait for me to sit on a 12-hour plane. I'm gonna be like, oh, thank God. And then they're gonna fucking just gun me down at the border. They're gonna see my Gundam shit. And then I also said this. Like, I am kind of screwed. I mean, no, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. It doesn't mean they're gonna enjoy it. And then imagine the stress this person has to go through, waking up every day knowing that their boss is going to say something absolutely dumb on a world stage. It's their job to fix it. Retweeting Caroline Leather. You know? You know? Like, I don't think they're going to let me in. They're the last 3 tweets. This is Warhammer shit. They won't care about that. Conformity gate, Gundam. Yeah, okay. And then this one, like, fucking, they're gonna detain me, bro. They're gonna detain me, bro. I'm gonna get gunned down at the border. So open carry. They'll be like, hey, look, we're an open carry state. Bang bang. You know, that's all I can think. Like, if you look at my like tweets, I've literally fucked it. Just post a Photoshop of you with Epstein. They'll see it and be all, he's a pass. Whilst I do fully imagine that'll work, I can't see myself photoshopping myself with a paedophile. Border control. Check socials. You've hopped on the Necron meta and deported. If they do, just shout, am I being detained? Yeah. Am I being detained? I know my rights. Open carry these flies. Your funeral. So yeah, I fucked it. Speaking of Catan, did you see his meme? Just say you're named at least a dozen times in the document. Chat, did you search for your own name in the files? Because I did. I'm not in there, thank God. Funnily enough, I don't know why I would be, but you know. I did search for Hellstormwargaming as well. It's not in the files, thank God. Am I being detained? Detained for enjoying a succulent Necron army? Fucking this face. I would never imagine myself being in the Epstein files, but of course I searched for myself. It's kind of like Googling yourself, you know what I mean? It's kind of like Googling yourself. It's just fun. It's just good fun. Also, Maggie's on your name on your passport, so fuck them. You ain't got no Twitter account unless your name actually is Hellstorm, which would be rad as fuck. Yeah, true. Just ate a lovely Greg's Pizza. Can't do that in America, L country. I did see this though, chat. And this, I was kind of having a look. Have you heard about the Steam lawsuit that's happening in the UK? I don't know much about it. Maybe you guys do. Steam lawsuit UK explained. Explained. Mikey searching the Etsy files is good fun. Sure, don't say it like that. Don't say it. I think it's like Googling yourself, which is good fun. You know? Like Googling yourself. Mikey Herbert versus Alvin. What? Episode 56, Michael Herbert. Who's that? Pardon? Where's Alvin? Sorry, where's Alvin? I'm like, yeah, Border Patrol. Google me. Chat, that was just the intro. That was just the intro, right? Okay.
Oh, great. Excuse me?
That's me. I'm Sonic.
Hey, you know what? I'll ask the questions.
Then you obviously know you just made that entire speech with your tie and a cup of coffee.
He's not saying the line I need, so I'll just type it out on screen. Well, if you keep saying who posted my news on twitter.com, then I will.
Also, still have a little parrot poop on your shirt.
Hey, I'm not done speaking.
Oh, I know you kiddos have a habit of showing up uninvited and ruining my life.
Why would anyone want to wake up early?
Like a million times better. Thank you.
In the morning?
And you haven't left an impression.
I don't know what I'm watching anymore. Why has this got 23,000 views? Who's watching this? Who's watching this? Incredible video.
I don't know anything about you. Not even your name.
I just wanted to warn you about Ian.
Hey, dude, not the plan? I'm totally confused. I thought a moment...
He's the devil. He doesn't have a heart.
Oh, you're really asking for it.
Positions, everybody.
The fucking music, bro. The fucking music. This is what we watch when you go to Japan. Come on, let's see it. Let's see him fight. Bro, Alvin got moves. Alvin got moves, hasn't he? Oh, the mixing's gone a bit. So you don't Google yourself, chat. This is just good dumb fun. Who's Mikey Herbert with 2,000 followers? Hello, my name is Mikey Herbert. I'll be doing animation, gaming videos, reactions, whiz edits, stock footage videos, and memes. This is my other channel, chat. This is my other channel. What's the most popular video? Team Mikey Herbert and Team Spleen Nunya versus Team Villains.
It's Mikey here, and welcome back to another one of my videos of character battle fights. Today's battle is Team Mikey Herbert and Team Spleen Nunya versus Team Villains. If you guys don't know who Spleen Nunya is,
I don't.
Well, he is a friend of mine.
We got Godzilla, Lightning McQueen. I don't know who these are. Ronald McDonald, Peter Griffin, and the Siren Head. Versus Bowser, Scar from Godzilla. I don't know what... Is this from Puss in Boots? I feel like this is the guy from Puss in Boots, or Shrek in general. Little Mermaid and a truck. That's Coach from Left 4 Dead. Right, okay, thank you. Thank you for the clarification.
He made his EXE brother, Spleen Nunya EXE, versus his team and my team, and it was epic. I'll put his channel in the description. And the reason I'm making this video is pretty much just because I'm bored and I want to do something to entertain myself. So I just decided to make this.
This is what whenever I want to make a video, I just go, I just want to do this to entertain myself too. Here we go. Mikey Herbert. I'm like, yeah, this is my YouTube channel, guys. We got Siren Head. Whoever that is. Lightning motherfucking Queen.
You know, when I first met you, I thought, hey, I love this guy. This is the funniest guy I've ever met. What did you know on Spacemarine?
That's not Ronald McDonald. That's someone dressed up as Ronald McDonald. And Bowser! Oh wait, this is Team Spleen. Spleen Nunya. Are they going to fight? All I'm going to say is, chat, I bet when you Google your own name, you don't get epicness like this. You know? If you Google your own name, you don't get hype beast editing like Mikey Herbert. I'm going to subscribe. In the age of AI, you've got to respect the editing. You can easily pop this out. This turned out you saw it. Exactly. This is beast. This is so good. Now we know. Now we know. Look at that. You search me. This is what you get. And then you get a creative copywriter in Manchester. You get a roving artist. You get a user experience design student. And an American sprint canoer who competed in the late 80s called Mike Herbert. You have to like and leave a comment, bro. I subscribed. What more do they want from me? I love how if you search me, you get Mikey Herbert on YouTube, and then a picture of me from wargamer.com, and then 2 more Mikey Herbert videos, followed by a picture of me from wargamer.com. And then a random picture I uploaded to Flickr. None of these pictures are mine, barring the Flickr ones. Amusement owners Michael Herbert reports big profit. God, that doesn't look like me. That doesn't look like me at all. I don't... Not one of my own pictures shows up. It's all Wargamer. It's all wargamer.com. Yo, there was a Discord call between the animators. You got Mikey Herbert and then 5 other people powered by StreamYard. You own KFC, you've been making us eat Costco sandwiches. Bro, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. See? You telling me you never Googled yourself? Now do it in the files. Just did my own on Discord. I'm not opening Discord after earlier. After earlier, not doing it. I'm looking a bit. Anyway, where were we? We were talking about Valve getting sued in the UK. Have you seen this? PC Gamers win the first battle against Valve Corporation. Who's going against Valve Corporation? Steam are the most based company on the planet. Anyway, the UK Specialist Competition Tribunal has certified the 656 million legal claim against Valve brought by children's rights campaigners Vicky Shotbolt. Vicky should get Shotbolt out of here. This marks a significant first victory for the class of around 40 million PC gamers against Valve, the owner of popular gaming platform Steam. The claim alleges that Valve has abused its dominant position in the PC gaming market under UK competition law by imposing excessive commission charges and anti-competitive restrictions on game developers selling gaming titles on the Steam platform. And I think a lot of this comes from the fact that if you sell a game on Steam, if you sell it for £10 on Steam, you can't sell it any cheaper anywhere else. They ask Steam to be the cheapest place. And that is, I think that's the crux of the lawsuit. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I've read up already. However, it's I'll go into more of it, but just the reason I brought it up is because people on the Steam subreddit are like contacting the lawyers that are running the case and are asking to opt out of the proceedings. Because obviously, this is a tribunal. I personally don't. I think Steam's great. I love Steam. It's the only way I play games. All the games I own are on Steam, and I don't think that's because of anti-competition. I think it's just because of the convenience and the price. Don't get me wrong. I personally don't want them to sue Valve on my behalf because I like it. You know, I think it's really good. I don't dislike the fact that Steam's the cheapest place on the market. But they're saying that they're claiming against it. So people on Reddit are trying to opt out of the lawsuit to say, you don't represent me on this because I don't agree, you know. Steam don't decide the sale prices. No, exactly. It's just by, I think the main two things they're kind of going for is that Steam say if you sell it for a price on our website, you can't sell it cheaper anywhere else. And if you want to buy the DLC for a game, you have to use Steam Marketplace to buy it or a Steam code. Because you bought it on Steam already, which they're trying to say that's like a captured market, and it's kind of like monopolizing the market by saying if you buy the game on Steam, you have to buy the DLC on Steam as well. I think it's fucking dumb. Honestly. but it's something to be aware of. It says these excessive commission charges are passed on to consumers by the way of increased prices for PC games and in-game content. Now, I think Milberg is the company. Yeah, Milberg is the lawsuit company that is running the case, so they're going to make this sound worse than it actually is. But it's just something to be aware of, that if you own Steam, because it's an opt-out system, you are part of this claim against them, sadly. Me too, me being one of them, because I have Steam and I haven't opted out yet, but it's just something to be aware of. Ms. Shotbolt, Ms. Shotbolt, the class representative, asserts that Valve's conduct can increase the price of games across the entire market. Therefore, the class is not limited to Steam use, but also includes purchase of PC games and downloadable content and other gaming platforms and distribution channels. The claim has been approved on an opt-out basis, meaning that the class members will be automatically included in the claim unless they opt out. And the class members, as far as I'm aware, means you as well as a user of Steam. Following recent scrutiny of opt-out claims by the Supreme Court of the Tribunal remarks this is a paradigm case where an opt-out certification is appropriate, recognise that this is a large class of consumers affected by an alleged breach of competition law, resulting in their having to pay more for goods or services, but involving small sums for each individual, which will make each individual case economically unviable. So it says this is an important moment for any gamer who has purchased a Steam-enabled game that includes millions of gamers who have been impacted by unfair practices that have resulted in them being overcharged. It's an opportunity for them to get redress and for this major platform to realise that when they act unlawfully, they will be challenged. I'm going to say it. I don't think I've ever been undercharged because I barely buy games on Steam because I buy them at CD Keys or Loaded or whatever it's called, and I open them on Steam. Feel free to opt out. More damages for me. If you get damages, though, the prices will go up because they'll need to pay for said lawsuit. You know, I'm not bothered. I don't want £25 in cashback one day, so Steam can die or Steam can put their prices up eventually. This isn't going to make games cheaper, I don't think. I think it's just going to make them more expensive because if they lose the lawsuit, they're going to get that money back from somewhere. Kyrio, thank you for the 5 gifted, bud. How you doing? It just reminded me I need to text you back, but how you doing? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I hope you're doing well. Shout out to Kyrio, chat. Give some love to Kyrio if you're in chat. Say hello, say hi. Kyrio, you're going to enter a giveaway for a Corsairs box set. Red Corsairs box set. 5, 4, 5. Thank you for the memberships. Really appreciate it, bud.
Gifted member.
Kyrio's taking his claim on some Red Corsairs. Yeah, Kyrio's just like, you know what? I want some Red Corsairs. I'll take 5. We had Pete the Wargamer almost win the Space Marine box set last month, so it could happen. It could happen. Thank you, Kyrio. I hope you're doing well. We're talking about Valve being cringe. Not Valve being cringe. People being cringe against Valve because of Steam.
Gifted member.
We're delighted the tribunals granted certification of Vicky's claim and the acknowledgement that this is a paradigm example of an opt-out collective action. The judgment provides further clarity on a number of key issues related to the opt-out regime, such as the process to secure competitive funding terms and application of the pro-sys test. Securing certification is an important step, and we now look forward to working closely with Vicky to progress on the trial. No! I think the trial's stupid! Anyone who's purchased PC games or add-on content in the UK between 4th of June 2018 and 4th of June 2024 is automatically included and potentially entitled to compensation if the case is won. Consumers are encouraged to sign up at steamyours.co.uk to be kept up to date on the case. Collective proceeding involves a claim brought by a class representative on behalf of a defined group of persons who have suffered loss as a result of breach of competition law. There is no guarantee that compensation will be made available in the future. The case must be first won in the Competition Appeal Tribunal unless an early settlement is agreed. Vicky's a leading campaigner of children's digital rights. I knew she was a problem. If it's about, like we said earlier, if it's about protecting kids, it's to lose your rights. Like we said earlier, with the banning of VPNs, they're just making my life more awkward under the guise of protecting kids. Again. She's the founder and CEO of Parent Zone, an organisation that works with families and global brands to improve the life of children in today's digital world. Ugh. God damn it. Not again. So someone was saying, what could potentially happen in the Steam if Valve loses the lawsuit? I had to pretend to be from Italy so access Blue Sky's DM. Truly system works. You have to really? I mean, I don't use Blue Sky very much, but I didn't know that they fucking banned messages in the UK. I don't recall exact details, but I'm concerned about the lawsuit filed against Valve in the UK. I agree with us that the reasons for the lawsuit are asinine. Valve is only a monopoly because competitors suck, except for a few like GOG. And 30% pay it gets from game purchases is no different to the biggest 3 system companies. But the law doesn't always listen to reason, so I fear the worst of Valve if they lose. What could happen to them and Steam as a whole? What could happen? Valve suspends service in the UK. Prices go up. If they lose the 30% cut, they could turn the tap off for all sales. Valve lost, eat the cost and keep on trucking. And dare any other company just to make comprehensive game launch to take 5 to 10% cut and try to compete. As a consumer, I want that, but no one is. I think Valve is a solid case and likely will win. And as a Brit, I'm a tad embarrassed it's coming from us, especially at a time when so many people have spoken to leaving PlayStation and Xbox behind for PC gaming due to silliness of those companies. Suspending service to the UK would be both worst and funniest outcome. That's what they could do. They could just pull. If it goes badly, they could just pull and then disappear. Or the prices just shoot up and they stop doing their sales, you know. Blue Sky's age education thing is terrible and doesn't work, so if anyone messages, I have to VPN to read it. Fuck me. What a joke. What a joke. Well, it's good to see you, bud. I hope you're doing well. And I hope you feel good soon. And stop feeling ill. It's not going to go anywhere. The primary claim is that Valve is a monopoly because no competent competition exists, except that only counts if they can prove that Valve is purposely sabotaging the competition. If the competition is incompetent due to their own ability to lack of effort, that's not on Valve. Also, they're suing because Valve won't let them buy DLC for Steam games from anywhere else and use it with games bought from Steam, something that literally no other PC game store allows you to do also. I find it will fail because the gaming industry as a whole can't let it succeed, because if it does, everyone else is next, including console manufacturers. It just seems like a really stupid lawsuit. It just seems like an extremely stupid lawsuit, you know what I mean? Like, this is extremely dumb. You can't buy DLC on any other platform if you've got a game on somewhere, because it's extra content for the game you've purchased. It's not another game, you know? Game won't be able to afford a 15 sim VR. It doesn't look good then, does it? UK game prices will be increased by 25% over the next 10 years to compensate. Yeah, that's what would happen if they lost. The game price would just go up. The same firm sued Sony for abuse of dominance. Fuck me. The lawsuit alleges that Steam takes options away from and overcharges publishers. This will get the same treatment as if the lawsuit is copying off of Wargames when the defense walks in the room, explain how keys work and the mic drop. The whole thing is publicity stunt and the accusers know it. They didn't even pay for it. They crowdfund it from dumbass anti-capital G gamers who've never left their modern basement. Yeah, it's just wrong. That's just wrong. Yeah, deal. It's a combination of not understanding why the market is the way it is and trying to one-for-one match them with physical sales. We already pay more. We get screwed by conversion rates because Steam doesn't convert dollar to pound correctly. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like, because of the way that a launcher works, like there's only a few launchers that you'd use. It's like, maybe I'm crazy, but there's only like maybe two. There's like Xbox and Steam, you know what I mean? And Xbox is just handy because you get Game Pass with it, but is a marketplace and launcher. And then Steam, like what other launchers is there that's actually like good? You know, there isn't any other competitors that are good that actually work. It's just those two. Origin from EA. Well, you get that through Game Pass, and you know what? It's one of the worst. It's awful. It's so bad. Because then I have to open Xbox to open, which crashed my camera. I have to open Xbox to open EA, and then it just logs me out all the time. There's the Fortnite client, Epic Games. Right, okay. Origin got canned a while back. Yeah, Origin was like the only one, right? Like, Origin was the only one. But there's like, if you're on Xbox, you've got like included with EA. There's definitely one. There's Dead Space on here, which is definitely an EA one. Where's Dead Space? I'll play with Game Pass. Are these with Game Pass? Yeah, so EA Play with Game Pass. So then I'll click, I'm going to click install and see what happens. So the EA app has told me it's got to install even though it's definitely installed. It's just shit. It's just shit. Make a good one. So it's asking me to reinstall the EA Play thing. It's already installed. It's already installed and it needs to reinstall. It's just shit. Maybe if it wasn't shit, people would use it. Fucking hell. What a pain in the ass. Is Dead Space 2? Can I play that on EA Play? Oh, I can. What about Dead Space 3? Chat, shall we do Dead Space playthrough? I'll have to spend 4 years reinstalling it all. Is Dead Space 3 included with Game Pass? Play Dead Space 3 co-op? Oh, I'd love to. I never really finished Dead Space 3. It's the one I never really played properly because it was really bad. Okay, if we do Friday, do I do a game stream? I fucking love Dead Space. It's so good. But Dead Space 3 was awful, bro. Looks sick. But it was the one that was like I remember it was EA at their worst, where it was like, here's a door. You could open it by going 4 hours into the game and then coming back. Or pay us $1.99 to open this door. Inside this room there is ammo. That's it. The end. Maybe a slight lore segment. $1.99. Trade offer. $1.99. You get 1 box of ammo. And literally it was Epstein's fault. It all comes back. It all comes back around. There's a really cool segment that plays into it being a co-op horror game, and it's like 5 minutes and never looked at again. Yeah, this one I never really played. I played it a little bit. Yeah. You know what? I think it's fine to say on camera. I'll tell you why the reason isn't I've never played Dead Space, right? Or Dead Space 3. Love Dead Space 1. Love Dead Space 2. Okay. And Dead Space 3 had just come out. And I was with a partner at the time. Okay. And I was with a partner at the time. And like, we'd had a big argument because I'd found out that she'd been shagging someone else. Okay. So she walked 4 miles from her house to my house with Dead Space 3 to apologize. So I said, I don't want it, walk home. So I've never really played that because I've always tied that weird moment of finding out someone's been cheating on me with the Dead Space 3. So I've never really played it. But I feel like it's been long enough and I'm quite way over it now that I think I probably can play it. But maybe it was kind of like a blessing in disguise because it was so shit. Because it was so shit that I've never really played it because I've actually just never played it because I've always tied that memory with that game. It was a sign. Literally, I dodged 2 bullets. I dodged 2 mining, what they call plasma mining things. I never trust a gift again. No, literally. It was just after my birthday as well. She was like, I've got your birthday present. I was like, I don't want it. The Giga Chad. She walked like 4 miles or whatever. It was fucking snowing because it was January. And she was like, I brought you your birthday present. And I was like, this is the most blackmailing, manipulative shit I've ever heard. Go home. I don't want it. And then she was like, oh, well, it's Dead Space 3. I know you really wanted it. And I was like, fuck, I do want Dead Space 3. Do I let her back in my life for Dead Space 3? But I was like, nah, I'll take the moral high ground. The Chad high ground. And then, yeah, it says that was awful. So, yeah, like you said, dodged 2 bullets. I dodged the emotional blackmail, and I also dodged a terrible game. Funny. She's a keeper. Fuck me. I do want it, just not from you. Yeah, I was like, when did it come out? 2013? God, 13 years ago. Yeah, I was like 18, 19. What if it was Dragon Quest? Oh my god, if it's Dragon Quest, I'd like roll the red fucking carpet out. You know what I mean? I'd roll the red carpet out. I'd be like, yeah, come in, love. Come on. Was it 2013? Let me have a look. Yeah. Yeah, it was a week after my birthday. Literally. It was 13 years ago today, chat, that happened. Wow. Wow. Isn't that fun? 13 years ago today that I got cheated on, and then someone tried to buy me Dead Space 3 to say sorry, and I said no, go away. Oh, how fun. I'm actively crumbling to dust. Yeah, that's the problem, because we're getting older. We're technically always crumbling to dust. Consistently. You know, I don't think he's in chat anymore, but I think Dr. Donald could back me up on that story, because I was talking to him at the time. Oh, what a time, bro. What a time. Oh dear. Funny. So anyway, chat, if someone cheats on you and offers you a game, don't worry, just say no, because the game will probably be shit. Props to you for not getting cooked for Dead Space. Yeah, literally. What can you do? What can you do? God, aren't people awful? Sometimes aren't people absolutely awful? I forgot about that. I don't know why. It's just I've not thought about that for so long, and now I'm just like not rush with emotions, but just rush with like Jesus Christ, what was going on? And then like 6 months later, I had to move out from my parents' house due to violence, and now look at me, the dickhead on the internet with 113 people watching me talk about my trauma from 13 years ago. What a world we live in. What a world we live in, chat. Hey, can we talk about something more fun? Have you all searched yourself on the Epstein files? That was a joke. It was a joke, chat. Bro's trauma dumping. Yeah, I am trauma dumping. Anyway, chat. I'll stop trauma dumping now. That's it. All done. Just thought it was funny. Just like the stream now. Apparently this story is what was needed. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. See, there is more Henry Cavill news to get nerds frothing. There is more Henry Cavill news? Or are you saying see if there is more? No, there is. What news? There's so the legend of him saying up late and correcting law mistakes. We could search his name in some files. I kind of nearly did. Is it this? cnews.topnewssource.com? What is this website? There's a lot of fucking M dashes. Yeah, right. I'm not reading that. 65% AI? For Cavill, Warhammer 40,000 is not simply another prestige stemming project. It's a sacred text. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks. But the chuds are going so hard over AI. They're going so hard over AI. Of course they are. It's literally, it's that. It's not this, it's that. This is, if it's not M dashes, it's stuff like this. AI has a horrible habit of saying, it's not this, it's that. And here it is. It's not this, it's that. AI trained on MNS ads. Yeah, literally. It's awful. Yeah, I'm not reading this. Let me just search it's not. Oh, it doesn't come up like that. Is not. 1 in 5. It's a grimdark tone. Its grimdark tone is not aesthetic window dressing. It's a narrative engine. To him, fidelity is not creative limitation. It's the point. It's not being adapted around the fans. It's being guarded. Like, shut up. 5 times on a page of text. Fuck me. Says, oh look, it's only unsold article from a random unknown news site saying something controversial, so you click the link to see on the advert. Stop falling for this slop. Jarvis, more slop. Yeah, it's just rage bait. Rage bait AI. That's all it is. The entire website is slop. About. Welcome to C News, your ultimate destination for exploring dazzling world of Hollywood. This is just AI. This About Us page should set the tone for your site, highlighting the rich content your visitors can expect while emphasizing the history, charm, and allure of Hollywood stars. Let me know if you'd like to add more specific sections or details! They've just copied the whole ass prompt! They've copied the whole ass prompt, bro! Let me know if you'd like to add more specific sections or details. It's the whole prompt. The whole result for the prompt, sorry. They've literally said, write me an About You page for my website, C News. And then they just copied it all in and didn't even bother checking it. Privacy policy. Let me know if you'd like a deeper further in. Look at the privacy policy link isn't a link. It just takes you to the About Us page. About Us, privacy policy does nothing. For God's sake, right, okay, I'll see fucking Henry Cavill in the Epstein files. Fine. Fine. He's not. He's not. Okay? He isn't. He isn't. Okay? Probably should be. But he isn't. But it's as bad as that Tom Cruise moves out of London because he feels it's not safe article. Turns out the one source is doorman that no one works in the building he lived in. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, what a fucking joke. Anyway, chat. I think I don't have any other stories to tell. No more trauma dumping. None of that. There's been a post in Gundam on Outpost. Not yet. He's too goated. You think Henry Cavill is goated? There's Don't know, bro. Sheltered Childhood, maybe you do think is good. Release the Hellstorm files. What do you mean? What do you mean? What Hellstorm files? Are you talking about the Titus voting? Are you talking about the Titus voting? Is that what you're referring to? Because we're having an issue with the voting system. It's called the parasocial chat logs. Wow, you guys will all just come across really bad and I'll come across as bullied. Is that what you want? Is that what you want from me? The Hellstorm files on problematic Warhammer fans. There are Hellstorm files coming. I think they're going to come on Monday. I think the Hellstorm files are coming on Monday. I've been working on something for a little while, and I think it's just about done now. So I think it will be coming out on Monday. I have a presentation regarding a certain organization. Henry Cavill becomes more cringe mostly because of the fanboy's obsession with every fart he makes. Yeah, literally. And I can't even talk to women because of Me Too was pretty cringe as well. You know, that's extreme. That was extremely cringe. But also, yeah, every fanboy, every Warhammer fan likes sniffing every fart. It's just mega cringe. So. Are they accounts of Steel Club in Toilet Dice and all the juicy gossip from Hellstorm events will be revealed as dirty meta chaser? I would never Steel Club. I don't know why. I don't know where this rumor started from. I would never Steel Club. That'd be ridiculous. Anyway, chat. Tomorrow I'm playing 4 Catan at Comp Club. Chat. I'm playing 4 Catan at Comp Club on tomorrow night. That's cool, isn't it? That's fine. 4 Catan, some flayed ones maybe. Probably drop the 6 Lockhouse Destroyers that Matt used. Those Catan better have bare cheeks. Yeah, I'll be using that one all day. All fucking day, bro. It's so good. Metal Nightbringer is heavy enough to club seal. Yeah, the Deceiver is. My Deceiver's metal. It's sick. He's so good. My post on Instagram is insane, by the way. I jokingly posted about the Deceivers being a completely different size. Well, it's 700 likes. 700. It's got more likes than my post of the Catan. This has 300. Be like, wow, thanks Games Workshop for posting about my thing. 300 likes. This awfully overly exposed picture, but it's a Deceiver next to the Nightbringer. Everyone's like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. 700. And then this one, they did 258. Mikey doesn't see a club. He teaches valuable life lessons. That's true. I do. Yeah, I teach that. I teach them to learn how to accept defeat, how to handle disappointment. You know, dear Lord, what? It's just my transcendent Catan, transcendent cake tan, even. My transcendent cake tan. I call it. Yeah, it's coaching, right? It's coaching. This post did so bad. This Dark Hearts one. I thought this was extremely funny, and it got like 20 likes. Every other post of mine's got hundreds of likes. You know, maybe not that one, but you know. Most of them have got like hundreds or thousands of likes recently, and then this one got like 20. Where does no one remember the Xbox 720 reveals? I thought it was funny.
So let's pretend it's 2009 and this is a fake Xbox 720 leak.
People didn't vibe with this. I thought it was good. It's like a Xbox 720. Do you not remember these videos? Let me just open YouTube one second. What's happening? Oh my god, it's playing again.
Versus Team Villains. If you guys don't know,
I based it purely on this because it was funny. Do you not remember them? They were so good. They were so good.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the
I can't play the music, obviously. You know, iPhone 2, iBox. You know, did you not watch these as a kid or younger? The new iPod, the world's smallest 8GB audio video player for Mac and Windows, I think. The new Nintendo, the Wii phone. Hell yeah. Nintendo DS closed. Misinformation used to take effort. Yeah, you slide it and the screen pops out. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what we need. Hell yeah, dude. Future gen. Consoles, Wii 2, PS4, Xbox 720. Spelt wrong. Awful clickbait. 18 million views. This has probably made this guy enough money to retire. This one video. Nintendo's on. Game Boy Omega. Look at that. You can swap the buttons out. This is GameCube Portable. I always wanted one of these. I always imagined a GameCube Portable in the back of a car on long journeys, you know. I used to hate going away or going away from home where I couldn't have the GameCube. We used to go on like lots of like caravan holidays and stuff. Proper council estate shit, you know what I mean? And yeah, I always wanted a portable GameCube, but I could never have one. They didn't exist. That was a problem. Xbox 720! Let's go! Xbox 720 controller. That looks so comfortable. Xbox 360 portable. They've made those now. That's what they have these days, chat. Why has it got play button at the bottom? What's all this for? Hell yeah, dude. Sony time. PS4. Yeah, kinda. The PS3 paying. PS4 again. Let's watch the music still play. Another PS4. Let's go. Oh, is it a cover? I can play this if it's a cover. Final PS4. PS4 final boss. And let's not be PSP 2. What the fuck is this supposed to be? Please subscribe. That was it. Do you not remember those? And I thought that was funny because everyone had got these dark arts paints, right? Everybody's got these dark arts paints. And then we were just doing a video being like, wow, look at all the colours. Look at all the colours that are really cool. You know, look, and like, aren't these sick? Don't you like dark arts paints? And don't get me wrong, I've not used them yet, but they look cool. But everyone was just like, in this box you get today, come with me, guys, as we open the new dark arts paints. And in this paint, I was very kindly sent from Transatlantic Games, and inside you get 35 colours, which are really nice for painting Grimdark. And in painting Grimdark, you get all of these washed out colours, which are great for painting Grimdark. In the box, there's all of these tones of shade, which I really like for using my Trench Crusade or my Orcs and Goblins or whatever. And then anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to Transatlantic Games for sending me the dark arts paints. It's the same every time. Come with me as we open this XYZ. I was sent this for free, #gifted. It's like, oh, I just wanted to do something different, and then I'm punished for it, because I thought it was just fun. I thought the editing was great. Look at it. In time with the music.
Everyone's already made some really
Anyway, fucking why bother? Never again. Next time I'm making a video, come with me as we open the brand new Dark Arts paints, and they're really cool for painting. I've just opened Instagram now. They're really cool for opening, painting stuff that's grimdark, because they are based for grimdark models. Grimdark, and I love painting grimdark, especially my Crunch Crusade and other things. Anyway, thank you, Transatlantic Games, for giving me the models, paints, whatever. This cover's so cursed. Yeah, but at least it was a cover. I remember studying PSP. Buy all your games again in teeny tiny eye strainy vision. PSP was such a goated console. It was so good. It was fucking sick. Just like a portable PS1 emulator, wasn't it? That's what it was good for. Those were the days. Portable PS1. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. What a great time. Anyway, chat. I think that's it for today. It's been fun. I've enjoyed chatting today. Appreciate you all hanging out for something that's like a little bit different. A little bit more laid back, a little bit less formatted, as it were. I remember getting my PSP for 20 quid because the price tag was wrong. Excellent. I remember trying to get Crisis Core for £4 instead of £40 because they put it in the wrong box, and they just tried to charge me full, and I was like, I don't want it. What a game, Crisis Core. So thanks for hanging out from this little rant stream. We're gonna do some gaming on Friday. I was gonna play Total War today, but it's getting a bit late and I've got stuff to do this afternoon. So I'll be doing that on Friday. We'll be playing some Total War on stream and stuff. We might even play some Iron Long, I'm not sure. It's only a 40-minute game, and it's a really good game. And I kind of want to play it now. So, but yeah, today's been fun. Thanks so much everyone who's become a member, and everyone who's gifted memberships. I have a whole bunch today. You are being added to the list for the Red Corsair box. So I'll be keeping track of everyone who supports the channel, everyone who is a member during the month of February. And you'll be added to this list. And if you are a member at the end of the month, you'll be added in again. And we'll be doing a giveaway for that at the end of the month. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the rants. And yeah, make sure you join the Discord if you haven't already. That's why you Discord in chat. And I'll hopefully catch you next time. See you Friday. Friday. I'm working on a big video as well. So that's why I'm going to go this afternoon. Big video coming. Hopefully next week. Appreciate you. Love you. Bye. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.